You're on your way back, and you stopped off by an inn. Seemed quite nice. A fellow called Red and his daughter Nara running the place. There was a little family in there that you made friends with. The Pascals, Brent Raider, and the daughter Breeny. Had a good time, having a nice chat. Gareth managed to get the dad Brent's little tinkering device that he was trying to get set up to market working, which is like a little arcane chest that has a connection to a little demi-plane with an imp who can buy and sell things and get some commission for you. And getting it all working, he's giving you the prototype, so you've got your little pocket dimension chest thing that you can carry around with you now. I had a great night, drinking, eating, telling stories, getting to know each other. All went to bed. Had some horrible nightmares, which caused you a fair bit of psychic damage as well. It was so horrific. And when you woke up, seemingly in the same room that you went to sleep in, you found it was all kind of a weird nightmare dimension, and the outside was no illusion. It was a incredibly long corridor, and the only other door was their family that were also having nightmares. So you woke them up, carried on, started exploring, and kept finding the same room with 3 doors in it to choose from. And each time you went through any of the doors, you ended up in a different room. And eventually you managed to work out that the rooms were kind of trying to drain you. So every time somebody got hurt or injured or in some way harm was done to them, the exit door was then presented and you could leave. Eventually you came across some kind of infirmary where you managed to get a bit of rest and recuperate a little bit before you kind of headed on, went into a huge garden, big atrium thing where you were attacked by massive twisted vine plants. A huge kind of tree creature uprooted itself and attacked you. And eventually you managed to get rid of both of those and again find the exit, and you found yourselves in a quite dim room, little kind of candelabra chandelier thing floating off in the distance, swinging, and it keeps kind of flickering in and out. Very dim room, and as you walk through, and the door kind of closed and disappeared behind you. Vast, dimly lit chamber, and you can just make out 4 stone statues positioned around the room in various states of distress. The faces contorted in silent screams. Some of them buried, faces buried in their hands as if they're weeping. And the flickering light from the dying chandelier dances across their features, casting ominous shadows that almost seem to move in the light. And then just as it kind of flickers out and then comes back in again, it's almost like the statues have moved closer towards you all. And that's where we left it off. So that's where we start today. Don't stick the music on though. Don't sit there shaking your head. You signed up for this.
Oh, dear. Just next time, just dump me over text or something. Just you don't have to do all these elaborate. Oh. Okay. Oh. Gareth.
Yes. I'm gonna actually right now I'm going to use a new spell that I've learned.
Oh.
Which is get rid of all angels. It's called Dispel Angels.
Do you want to ask that Impy guy if he knows anything?
Oh yeah, we've got that pocket dimension thing, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's whip him out. That's what the actress said to the bishop. Yeah, we'll whip the imp guy out and go, have a look at that, mister. What do you make of them apples?
As you kind of pop the chest on the floor and lift the lid, it grows in size. You see the lid flop up. He puts the little plank of wood out to hold the lid, and he goes, "Hello, it's tax time. What do you got?"
Tom, could you we explain the situation. We explain what's been happening, and just ask him has he got any ideas.
Oh, you guys in? See him starting to like a plank of wood to bring the lid down. Can I get you any?
No, wait. I'm gonna put.
The light keeps flickering in and out, and again, as dark. And you're going, well, the light kind of stuck up. Again, the statue seems to have got closer.
If you got any advice for her,
I mean,
idea what's going on.
Get out of the room. A good idea.
Can't
Can
get
you? I don't know. Can you like turn the lights on? It's pretty dark.
All right, I will.
And he's kind of like physically.
I'll take my sword out, my radiant sword, and ignite the radiant.
And what's the range on it? Can you remember?
8 miles.
One whole room's worth.
What's the radius of the light that it emits?
Doesn't say. I think it's 10 feet though. I think. Can't hear it. Uh, 15-foot radius, bright light, and then dim light for an additional 15 feet. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'll just stick that. Yeah. Stick that there. And then put you into this map. And at this point, now you've drawn your sword and kind of ignited it, we'll roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Normally I have my square. I think I'm there now.
21.
Oh, initiative.
Yeah.
Eight.
Gareth, you're up first. The family are we all still tied together, or did we untie the ropes?
We're all still tied together.
Well, the family is still tied to kind of Actor at the minute because Gareth cut the rope.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I'm not attached to anyone.
You're up first, Matt.
The statue.
So,
room.
Is that what we've established, that when the light disappears, these things move?
Yeah. That's at least the impression that you get, and they seem to get a little closer every time the light comes back on.
Okay. So I will get everyone huddled together, and like in Pitch Black, you know, when they put all the glowy things in the the bottles, and they have that sled and stuff, don't they? And they're walking around. So I will stand in front of. It won't let me move anything.
Oh, God's sake. Where do you want to go, Matt?
Oh, just.
I can see your ping.
Actually, I'll move. Where can? So, I can move Actar. I just can't move me.
How dare you?
How very dare you?
You can. Is that you?
Yeah.
You're moving me. Oh,
yeah, I can move you.
See if I can move you.
Very weird stuff going on.
No, I can move me. Can't move you.
Yeah. All right, so I'll move. What is it? 30 feet from in front of Actor, and then she can then shuffle in behind.
But yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. You're all right. It's not left you.
Anything else on your turn?
No. I could quite easily just jump on the ceiling and leave you all to die, but
Well, you'd never do anything like that.
I'll choose against that for now.
Is the family in between us then?
Yeah, all kind of bunched up.
Okay. So, we can't see the door, can we now? So I'm gonna say to the mum, slap me.
I slap
She
you.
kind of looks at you and
You'll enjoy it too much.
and she gives you like a slap. It stings a little. It doesn't really cause you much pain on it.
And I stab her.
You're bricking her.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone kind of instinctively looks towards where the other end of the room.
Can we see the door?
Nope.
There's no door. I'm gonna have to kill someone. Kid's gonna get it. Okay. And the mother goes, oh, let me just try harder. And then I go, bitch.
The dad kind of cracks his knuckles and goes, "Definitely Sargo."
Bitch, make a quick move. Make a move. Right, well that plan didn't work. I think we just make our way forward and see what they do first.
Yeah.
You've got the light shining bright. Let's see if we can make it. Yeah, so I'll just I'll move in line with Gareth.
The family in between us.
Ready to be pushed out and slaughtered.
Ready any actions on them?
I will ready an action to attack whoever attacks me, which now means that I've just killed the mother.
Kill them all. Yeah.
I got that before you. Any choose? No, I'll say anything else. Enemy wise, that
Yeah.
That I will bitch slap.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
as you
forgot
kind
to
of
Ready in action.
as you all kind of huddle together, and you see again the lights start to flicker, and then just for a kind of second or two, everything kind of gets very dim. You see all the light from Gareth's sword drain away until it's just the tiniest little, almost like a little candle wick just before it goes out, and then and then the lights come back up a bit brighter.
No,
the statues are a little closer.
Nah, it doesn't do any of the sort. Then we just wake up. Wake up. That's it.
Gareth's turn.
I'm so scared. I don't like this.
I'm just wondering if it'd be worth just flicking my shield off just to see what happens.
Yeah.
What do I do?
It's only a bonus, so I'll shoot my shield at this guy.
One on the right. Yep.
Yeah.
Ten. 10 kind of just ricochets off the side of the statue and comes flying back to your hand.
Can I do prestidigitation?
Mm.
Because I can create sparks and stuff, can't I?
You're not create a frigging sledgehammer.
10-foot range. Yeah, can I make Acta glow?
Hmm.
It's a harmless sensory effect, so whatever happens isn't gonna do any damage. So I'll cast prestidigitation on Acta and make her horns glow really bright,
Oh, okay.
and it lasts for an hour.
Nice.
And then she's got the horns glowing, and I've got my sword glowing. And then
Okay.
so we'll do that, and then I will move. That's 10. These are 5, aren't they? For 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll move there after doing that.
Okay. Hold on.
Yep.
Acta, your turn.
I will move there. 'Cause I'm 45. The family are in between us, so we'll just.
The family are going to kind of be just behind where Gareth is. They can't move as quickly as you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What I'll do is just stick the family on the token.
Shall I keep them? Should we keep them in between us?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
For now.
What's their speed then? 30.
Roughly, because they're kind of shuffling along. I'm being a bit generous.
Okay. In that case, all right. We'll keep them in the middle.
Drag 'em, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know, like they do with like bait. So you drag them behind, so that if anyone's going to pick them off, going to pick them off first.
Seeing as you are
Seems fair.
pitch black in it, that's called triage when I did it. Oh no, it's called triage. It was called murder when I did it. It's classic film. Absolute brilliant. What happened when you threw your shield?
I missed.
Over 10. Just went. Bang.
Oh, you missed. Okay.
I always miss with my shield. Don't know why I bother.
I do a firebolt. I am going to go. Because I always have it in the back of my head when I proper do any attacking until you attack first, if you know what I mean.
I know.
And now Gareth has.
That is true. Yeah, but it missed.
Well, 10, he kind of hit it, but it's kind of ricocheted off.
That's true.
Just an inanimate statue.
No, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to just. That's it. That's my go.
Yep. Cool. Nothing happens. Gareth's turn.
What do you mean nothing happens?
The lights continue to flicker, but don't go out. So they get quite dim, but never enough that you can't see the statues, and then they kind of flicker bright again. So it's nice and bright again for the time being.
Right. So we shall. Let's move again, I think.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll ready my sword. Which is already ready because I've got it in the air, but well, if anything attacks me, then I'll swing at it.
Okay. As you get to that point, you can kind of make out on the wall in front of you an archway similar to the one that you've come through where the door kind of disappeared, but there's no door in the middle of it at the minute. Okay.
Yep.
Active then.
Are you going to tell us that?
Yeah, I'll shout back and go, there's no door. Are you sure this is the way?
But you can see, like, where there should be a door. There's just no door
An
there.
archway.
There's an archway, but no
Yeah,
door.
but there's no door.
Now, I got slapped, but maybe it wasn't enough.
Maybe you need to draw blood.
I hope not, to be honest. I'm going to cut my hand.
With your poison blade.
Can't you just bite
Yeah.
your finger or something?
Bite your tongue.
Axe, that's not poison.
Oh, he's right there.
And I've got crossbows, and I've got the spear, and I've got thingy. I will use my non-poison weapon. I think it first.
Yeah, the bladed, aren't they? We did blade the tongue. I'll let you off.
So, I will just lightly just draw some blood. And I'll
Just a little.
just like, but I will go. Ah!
As the blood runs down your arm and drips onto the floor, if Gareth looks in the direction of the doorway, he can just about make out a door in the arch.
Can you see anything, Gareth?
Oh, I can see a door somewhere. Maybe it needs more blood.
Don't be a smart ass. Oh, I'll make more blood, all right, mate. I'll get on that right fast.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to move. But I can't move the family, so can you move
Yeah.
the family in between us?
Okay.
That's my go. Ready and that. Oh no, I've already done an action.
Yeah, you've done plenty. Okay. And then eventually the lights dim.
No.
Actor, you suddenly feel a wham into the center of your solar plexus. Gareth, you suddenly feel like you've just been clocked around the side of the head with a baseball bat as you both take 20 points of bludgeoning damage each.
Fuck.
And then the lights slowly come back on,
No.
and right in front of you, you both see a statue covering its face.
No, flipping cover your face.
Did my reaction not kick in then? No. I couldn't
You have
see
to be
it.
able to see the top of it. Yeah. But you can see it now.
See it now. Damn right. See it now. There's one in front of me and there's one in front of Gareth.
Yeah.
Right.
So did my horns go to them? All the light dimmed.
Oh, Gareth, do you mean Arcana roll?
Seven plus 3, 10.
With a 10, the best I can do is that the darkness isn't natural, it's some kind of magical darkness. It's not just that the lights are going out, it's that some magic is removing light from the room.
I've got a spell
Therefore,
darkness.
removing light from the blade and her horns.
Mm-hmm. But now that the lights have kind of, you can see the flickering coming back onto the candles, again, her horns are glowing, your sword ignites again.
Now
Okay.
this might, because of what's happened, I may understand that because I have the spell darkness.
Ah, then yeah, absolutely. Can you do me an Arcana roll then, please, as well?
Magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within a range to full a 15-foot radius sphere sort thingy, because that's one of my spells.
You do me one. You can do it with advantage because you're familiar with the smell. The spell. It does whiff a bit in here as well.
Oh,
And it's hot, so it's cocked when you move it on, that's the roll. That's the chance you take, afraid.
11.
11, yeah, not great. Similar kind of conclusion that Gareth gets. It's not that the room's suddenly getting darker, it's that the light is being removed from the room by some magical means. But I will give you with an 11 at least that you've noticed that the statues aren't moving when there's any kind of light at all. So whatever's causing the darkness in the room to remove the light, that seems to be the only time that the statues can do anything. When there's no light in the room, yeah.
So now there's. Hold on a second. So there's no one else in here other than us two and this family.
You two, the family, and 4 statues.
Yeah. So the statues can't be the one that's doing anything if they can't do anything when there's light. So it's someone in this
You think
room.
it's the kid, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You think it's the kid?
I do.
Because she was acting weird
You
with
really like that kid, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't have a doll.
She wanted. Oh,
Yeah, she wants
Yeah.
one.
She didn't have a
I'm
doll.
gonna
She's
kill
a
a
spoiled
kid.
little brat.
I'm going to kill a kid.
you made
I think you should kill. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't kill the kid. That's bad karma.
I'm going to turn around to the
Oh,
family and ask the mother and the father. Just tell me a little bit about your little, what's her face? Nera or whatever her name is.
No, Nara was the.
no, Nara's the innkeeper's daughter.
It was Breeny.
What's this little bitch's name?
The dad will kind of interpose himself and he'll say, where's this come from?
It's coming from, we know that there's something going on in this room which is causing the lights to go on and off, and it's a magic thing. And these statues are not moving when it's light, so they can't move when the light's on. So somebody in this room is casting a spell. Actor, what's the thingy for that? What's the component for that spell? Is it?
He'll shuffle backwards with the family, pointing at you and saying, "Well, the only magical thing in this room, mate, is you, Gareth."
Yeah, whatever.
And he backs away with starts trying to cut his way through the rope.
Oh, fine, okay, piss off then. You're only a drain on us anyway. Fuck
it's
it.
a concentration.
Leaving these fuckers behind. What is it?
It's a concentration spell.
But
it's V&M.
So
is that vocal?
Verbal and material.
Material.
Just saying, I don't trust them.
Man, I'm kind of with you. We've only done it for 2 seconds.
I'm being very generous with your 6 seconds here.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go with it.
I'm going to shock and grasp this thing.
The angel of terror.
Oh, that would be a 1.
That's what you get for threatening to kill a kid.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Plus 8.
Where's your graphic now?
Shit. Right. Okay. I'm gonna. Let me try and bash.
What are we doing?
All right. Angel's just come back. So I'm gonna bash it with my shield as my bonus. That is a 6. Huh?
She says, "Are you though?"
Yes, because that's a 16 plus something.
Yay!
+3, 19.
19 is indeed a hit.
Yes. But it is only a bash, so it's only a 1d6 bludgeoning.
Yeah, but we get to see what happens.
And that's a 4.
Or damage.
Yep.
Where do you hit it?
I'm going to smack it in the legs.
You smash it into one of the legs, and you see a huge crack appear kind of from the knee all the way up the thigh, up towards kind of the hip joint, and you see big chunks of the rock kind of fall away from the statue.
Is it hollow inside?
Statue.
But it's still
It's
standing
like
up.
concrete.
Yeah, you've knocked some chunks out of it.
Okay. That's all I can do on this turn. And as I turn round and I go, this isn't finished, you lot. There's something about you lot, and I'm not happy.
I'd kind of stand between you and the wife and the kid.
How's the kid reaction?
She's terrified at the minute.
She would be.
The mum's kind of got her all actors term.
Unless it's all like part of the kid's dream or something. They're all trapped in her dream.
Don't know.
I will go for the angel that's by me.
Mm.
And I will. Yeah, just staff so that we've got. I mean, there's poison, there's no point. But we will go for. I'm going to go for. So it's up like that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
With the hands in front of the face. So I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go in the side. I want to take the head off. I'm going to try bludgeon at the side. My best using that. Well, not really. No. That would be natural 20! Boo, 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 boo. How we work it. Man. Now, are they immune to poison? By any chance?
Stone.
Try and poison her. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, but what I'm asking is, part of it's poison, don't roll for poison. So, ignore that completely.
Yeah.
$27 points of damage altogether.
Holy crap. What are you trying to
How
do?
much?
Yeah, the neck. Yeah, 27.
As you kind of smash, but full body weight kind of spin into this thing, crack it straight into the side, like the clavicle down at an angle. See a huge crack come through as you first make impact, and then as you follow through, you see the entire head just snap clean off.
Yes.
The hands kind of still in place, kind of get whipped around. The whole statue spins, and as it hits the ground, the whole thing just crumbles. And is there just pile of rocks on the floor?
It doesn't take much to whack them.
Gareth, you can see behind the statue in front of you over towards your right. The door looks a bit clearer. You can kind of make out planks of wood on the door now.
Shout over. Whatever you've done, but the door's coming clearer, so I think we've got to kill these things. Or the girl.
Okay.
These things, then the girl.
I'm going to move over to here.
Okay.
Flanking.
Mm.
Did you cut the rope with the family? Or did he cut the rope?
Yeah. He started cutting his way through it, so if you wanted to carry on helping him,
Trying to help him what?
you're tied to the family. Remember?
Yeah, it's not like
With rope. So you.
So-
It's not 15 foot between you.
Are you telling me I can't?
If you cut the rope, you can run over there.
Yes, I've cut the rope then.
Then yeah, absolutely.
Do I still get a second attack?
Yeah, you're there now.
Okay, because I just cut it again.
I mean, no.
Natural 20!
Changing these dice. Well, I need a drink now.
With advantage, that was because I had advantage because I was flanking, but ironically enough, the advantage die wasn't the one that gave me thingy. It should have shake that.
No.
Oh, it's, oh. Okay.
From here, like. Oh.
Didn't roll great on this one.
One. Okay.
21 damage.
Nice.
Same place, I'm going to go for the head again.
As you kind of get round the back of this one, you can already see the chunk of that's come off the side of the thigh where Gareth hit it. You kind of use that as leverage to like get a step up and then swing down onto this one. And as you smash into the back of the neck on this one, you see again a huge crack split across the neck. Doesn't make it all the way through, but you see the head kind of levers up slightly and then slams back down. Seems completely solid as the entire statue, but you almost cut it cleanly off, but not quite.
Oh, yeah.
Is that third attack?
Bonus
Bonus action. We keep talking about this.
What's my bonus action? Oh, my bonus
You're
action.
unarmed, but you can class it as your tonfas or whatever you're using as your monk weapon.
Is it just 1 6 though? It's just one attack.
One attack, yeah. But you have to use your favoured monk weapon.
Oh, well, yeah. 7.
Good. It's a hit.
Oh, sorry.
You've got. I'm not that generous.
24.
Yes, that's a hit.
I'll use this dice though. Do you want me to roll
No,
again?
that's fine. What have you got?
7.
7 damage. Okay.
Are we using my tonfas?
Well, did you decide what your preferred monk weapon was?
Well, I'm using the Lycian staff, so I'm using the Lycian staff a lot at the minute. So does that mean that it's just my favoured one?
I'm gonna have to check the rule because I don't know anything about monks.
I don't know that rule. So.
Well, we'll go with that for now because that was enough to do the remainder of the damage.
Because if I go for my staff, it'd be 8. But I've got plus D6 fire.
Sorry, dedicated weapon. That's that. Dedicated. So essentially, once you finish a short or long rest, you choose what your dedicated weapon is going to be.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm using my Lycian the staff all the time.
You're proficient with that weapon, basically.
I'm proficient with most of them, so because they're all simple and martial and stuff. So it's fine. But I'm using the Lycian staff all the time, so I'll say that one.
Okay.
So that would be 8.
So describe what you do with that one then, with the second blow. Or third blow, I guess, in total.
I noticed that it kind of tips off and then slams back down again. I'm like, oh, okay, and then just give it one final backhand, yeah. And say, welcome to Wimbledon, bitch.
And then as I see this thing crumble, I look over at the family to see what they do.
Are the other two?
Okay, statues don't move, Angela. That'd be silly. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Again, the lights kind of slowly dim. And the little kind of candelabra in the middle of the room sort of slowly fades out and all the light. There's another room with it. And then a few seconds later, you see a few little flickers from the little candelabra and the lights come back up. Gareth, that's you.
I will Fire bolt this one. No.
Yep.
No.
Oh.
Ray of frost. I'll ray of frost this guy.
Okay.
That is a 8 plus 8, 16.
16 is a miss.
Oh, mother fudger.
I'll say you hit it, but you notice that the frost just kind of forms on the surface of the statue and then melts away.
Yeah. I will run at this one.
Kind of dad sees you running in that direction and kind of backs the family around and then realizes you're running past him.
I'll run like this direction. I'll run straight through him and barge him out there and get the fuck out of my way. And then I'm going to attack this one with my radiant sword. And that is
My business partner.
Huh?
A business partner, what's going on? It started so well.
It did, but now you've pissed me off. So that's 17 plus 5.
That is a hit.
Good. And then it's 1d8 plus 4 slashing. 7 plus 4, 11.
Nice.
Plus 1d6.
Are you aiming?
1d6 radiant. 4. So 11.
Are you aiming on this thing?
For its head. I'm going to lop its head off.
Okay.
And then I will. Now, as much as I don't want these guys to die, I don't want these guys to die by someone else's hand other than my own. So I want to try and do as much damage to this guy as I can.
Okay.
So I will action surge.
Ooh.
And then with my extra action, I'll smack it again with my sword. Or attempt. That's 14 plus some plus 5. 19.
19 damage? Oh, that's a hit.
No, to hit.
It's a hit. That is a hit.
Okay. So then it's 1d8 plus 4 again. That is 6 plus 4, 10.
Oh, wow.
Plus 3 radiant.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
So with the action surge, you kind of redouble your efforts and then keep hammering away at the same point. You can feel like the edge of the magical sword just chipping through the neck on this thing until eventually the head comes away from the body and the whole thing just crumbles.
Yeah.
And the dad kind of goes, no! It's pushing the family towards the door that you can all clearly see at the bottom now.
Right. And then as I slice through, in the action of slicing down, I'm looking behind me. Do I see any of the family doing anything as this thing crumbles?
The dad is basically trying to pull the mum, who's got the little girl in her arms, up, kind of from on their knees towards the door now.
And do I have a bonus? Or was my action surge a bonus?
No, you get your bonus action, right?
Yeah. So now bonus, I'll try and throw my shield at this one.
Okay.
So 2?
Oh, no. That was a 20.
No, I thought it was a 20. I saw the 2 and I thought, come on. And then, no, 2.
Right next door to 20 is so mean.
So,
Was that like 7 or something like that?
I missed that. And then I'll move here with the rest of my movement. And then that's me done.
Actor, so you've seen him just run up and absolutely chip away at this thing like he's cutting down a tree, and then you see the head come loose of the body and the whole thing just crumbles.
What does the door look like?
At the door, it's almost like a fully formed door now.
Almost.
Yeah. The only thing that's kind of missing is you can't see the edge of the door. It's still kind of
So I can
blended
tell
with the
that I
rock,
can't open
and you
it.
can't
Yeah.
see a handle.
Okay, so I am going to. Oops. And attack it.
Don't you dare.
12.
Well,
Had a 2
No,
in it.
that's total.
Oh, 12 to hit, no.
Oh, 13, sorry.
13, no, that's a miss.
So second attack. No, that's even worse. I'm out of juice. The dice is tired.
And your
And my bonus.
favorite, whatever it is.
That's even worse. That was
Oh,
a 2.
you're tired from running over.
I'm knackered. Tired. Go sleep it now. But with the rest of my. Oh, no, I'm not.
The lights dim and eventually flicker out. And actor, you feel a bone crunching smash into your right shoulder, and then you feel like a second hit come like from like the other side, like around your kidneys, like something's almost like trying to reach through you for something. You're going to take 40 points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
And the lights slowly come back up.
Gareth, you need to come over it. You need to flank.
4-0. Gareth Stern.
You need to flank this mofo.
I might just run away.
Only and I've just got 60 points of damage, so you really need to
I might
flank.
just run away. I think I can get that door open, I think.
On the ceiling. Just live on the ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Just
So-
watch everyone down and go to sleep.
Right. So I'm gonna run round here and then shout to actor and go, duck! And then I run past her. She ducks, and then I springboard off of her back and then do a somersault over the statue. But as I'm doing it, I put my hands on its head.
Yeah.
As I'm doing it,
Oh,
and then I shocking grasp.
I want an acrobatics roll first.
Bollocks.
you didn't honestly think you were going to get away with that, did you?
That's 14.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough to do a springboard and then a little
Yeah. And then
cartwheel.
as I'm
very
doing it, you know, like the gymnasts do when they're on that balance beam thing, and the sort of
Do the twist.
go vertical. They do
Yeah.
the thing on the floor. They go vertical, and then I do the shocking grasp into its head.
Do it. I'll give you advantage though, because you are technically flanking.
7.
Good.
Close.
18
enough.
plus 8.
18
Yeah, plus 8.
plus 8.
Yep.
That is it, yeah.
To hit. And then 2d8. I will use my white ones because that's like thunder and lightning. And that is a 10. 10 damage.
And very nice indeed. Coursing down through this statue, you've seen it kind of arcing off of the arms, hitting its face. You see it move all the way down the body of the statue to the base where it kind of finally grounds into the floor, and you see little sparks and arcs of lightning coming off of it. When you kind of land, little pirouette kind of thing, little ballerina landing, you see all down the back of the statue where all the wings are attached to it are all cracked and kind of crumbling flakes coming away from it.
Then I want to crack it with my shield.
Yeah.
11 plus 3, I think it is.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I'd say you hit it with the shield, but not hard enough to do any damage.
Then when I land, I go, woo! Yes!
I think shield goes bong.
Right,
Actor?
Actor, you better finish this thing off now because I won't be able to survive a 40 odd hit.
No, and I don't. I can't have one more hit. So come on.
Remember, you've got like 80,000 key points or something.
Yeah, you got flurries of blows and all that, isn't it?
19.
That is a hit, yeah.
That'll do.
Ten magical damage.
10 magical damage. Where do you hit it?
I'm going for the head.
Going for the head again, okay.
It's worked from the before.
Yeah, smashing to the side of it. You see it's already weakened by all of the lightning coming down through it. You almost, like, as the hands are kind of covering the face, as you kind of smashing to the side of it, you almost like, it's almost like as the light flickers, you see it flinch just before you hit it.
Piss off.
Go for it.
Second attack. $21.
21's a hit, yeah. Come on, big money.
Um, 6 damage.
6.
Oh,
Yeah, so keep slamming into the side of this thing. Your third attack?
third attack.
Remember, you don't have strength first one or your dex or whatever it is.
My unarmed strike though, don't I?
Mhm.
Oh, but I don't have it.
To the damage you do to the PB and stuff to the hit. It's just the damage.
15.
15 is a miss.
Yeah.
Would you care to use any flurries of blow?
Oh, I would actually, yes. Let's flurry blows
Hmm.
the crap out of it. I will spend a key point and I will flurry blows. Am I still at advantage? I'm still
Yep.
at advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
17.
17 is a miss. Just.
19.
19 is a hit, yep.
Flurry of blows is just four points of damage.
Is that enough?
As you see all of this kind of, oh yeah, almost flinching, the light's kind of flickering. Yeah, you kind of redouble your efforts and just keep smashing away at this thing, using your key to augment your blows. And then with the final kind of absolute everything you put into it, blow, the whole thing just smashes into a million pieces.
Didn't she have
And you see
advantage
the
on all of
door
them?
handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was with advantage as well.
Oh, wasn't? Oh, God.
And the outline of the outline of the door suddenly clear. You can see the handle in plain view. The family kind of making a beeline for the door now. But for now, we'll be out of initiative order.
I can know better than you.
Yeah.
And so can Gavin.
All these guys back.
No, let's all just go through.
Okay.
I'll tell Gareth, I'll just say, look, Gareth, just leave him. Just come on, all of us, we need to stick together.
Keep them tied together, though.
Going through.
Yeah. But we will kind of say, look, yeah, let's just get out of this room just in case, because I don't like it.
Cool. Who grabbed the handle?
Oh, shit.
I'll grab it.
I do. Okay, thank you.
Okay. As you open the door, the whole room immediately plunges into darkness. The air suddenly very heavy with the smell of pots boiling over low flames, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a vast open kitchen. Shadows flicker and stretch across the walls, animated by dim firelight. You can see cured meats hanging from hooks, swaying slightly in the draft. Countertops are littered with a variety of sinister-looking knives and butchery tools, with the edges catching the light with a bit of an ominous glint. And at the centre of this daunting scene stand Red and Nara. Red turns around with quite a malicious smile. Now you've been properly tenderized, it's time for the main course. and in a chilling display, he reaches back and peels his face away as if it were a mask, revealing the ghostly sight of raw muscle, pulsing veins, and exposed nerves. Next to him, Nara stands with an unsettling calm, and you see her hands stretched out by her sides begin to unnaturally stretch, pop, and contort, and you see her fingers elongate and stretch out into deadly claws. And as she grins, both her cheeks split and her mouth widens unnervingly, unveiling row after row of sharp, predatory teeth. And the little girl screams. And then we'll roll initiative again.
The little girl screams, "Mummy!"
Let's do it.
Um,
5, 6, 7.
six.
Still think it's the little girl.
Rita. Let's have a look. No. You notice the pot in the corner of the room suddenly bubbles over, and you, both of you, including the family, suddenly have to steady themselves as the entire floor suddenly becomes slick as if it's covered with oil and grease. Any movement, you have to make a dexterity saving throw. You're going to fall prone.
Okay.
You can avoid this by moving at half speed, but you've got to tell me that before you move. Right. Red.
We've had a long rest in
Can,
that room.
unfortunately, no. Can you both give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
7, 10.
20.
You're good. Gareth, you're currently frightened of red for a minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn if you want, but you can't willingly move closer to him right now.
Okay, which one's red? This one.
The closest one to you, yeah.
This
No,
one.
the guy on the left. That's the guy with no face. And the one on the right is the Nara, the daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The hunger.
The hunger.
When we feed it the family.
Right, bonus action. Actually, no, he's just going to move over there now. And then you'll see he has like a huge butcher's knife in his hand, and he's just going to try and shiv Gareth with it. That is 20. Here we go. 14, I think, is a miss.
Yeah.
12, yeah. He tries to shiv you and misses twice. Falls a bit too slippy for him. And that's the end of his turn. Gareth, your turn. You can't willingly move closer to him at the minute.
No, I will.
That's about it, really.
I will do second wind.
I think you've got. Just double check. If you have any other stuff. You've got disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you can see him, but only on him. Yes, you're frightened of him.
I'll do second wind.
Okay.
There's no bonus. There's a 9 plus 3 is 12. Okay, that's a bit better. And then So I'll have disadvantage on anything, really. Anyway, what? Even if I attack this guy, I'll have disadvantage because this guy's
No,
in.
you only have. No, it's only on attack rolls and saving throws from him, basically.
No, I know, but if I try to attack him with something, he's in melee, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
if you
that'd
attack
be
ranged, you will. Yeah.
Yeah, so
You have to try and take a step up.
anything I do will be disadvantage, won't it?
From there, yeah. Or you can just make them do like an AoE or something, if you dropped a fireball on yourself, so they'd have the saving throws, that kind of thing.
I'm not going to do
Just say it is an option, isn't it?
Where's the family?
Behind actor, kind of in the doorway.
I've told them to stay back.
So I will do Thunder Step.
You're going to move everyone up there?
Huh?
You're moving everyone up there?
I'm moving me and Actor. Oh yeah, I can't move myself now.
What?
I'll move me here, and then I'll move Actar here.
Okay.
I can't move
Oh,
myself.
you're not letting you do? Hold on, let me copy that other token. Have a new token. Honk. Honk. There we go, move them.
Does it spell that you cloned yourself?
Can't move.
I mean,
I can't move Actor.
That's fine, I'll show you that. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, boof.
So this guy needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
10 feet space. What is it? Okay. Each creature within 10 foot of me. So it's just going to miss this guy, but this guy's got to do a Constitution saving throw.
14?
Nope. It's 16 he needed.
Oh,
yeah,
So
that's what I like to hear.
They're too small dice. Need the big boy dice. That one, and that one. Oh, it's not that good. That's 6, 10, 13 damage. Thunder damage.
let me set that off. As a reaction to that, you see Nara kind of, before you finish the Thunderstep spell, kind of as you're kind of finishing casting it, she's already looking in the direction that you're teleporting to. And as the boom goes off and you and Actor appear at the side of the kitchen, you already see Nara stood next to you where you appear. What else on your turn?
I need to do a Wild Surge. Nope.
Can she react when I did that?
If they've got a reaction, they can react to anything.
I can't really do anything else other than try and smack her with my shield. Seeing as she's now there.
Reactions too.
That's
If you teleport,
rubbish.
she can teleport.
That's a 9 plus 3, 12 to hit.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, and then that's me done.
You're surprised by her being there.
Yeah. I'm not frightened now, am I?
Yeah, well, you can make another saving throw now and see if you're frightened
I'll
of
do
him because he's still in your list.
Yeah, I'll do that. 7.
No, still frightened.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool. He gets villain actions at the end of Gareth's turn. As you both ate food before you went to sleep, can you give me Constitution saving throws, please?
16 plus
Oh, good.
6.
Oh, yeah, definitely good. Actor, you immediately start vomiting rotten, maggoty food up. You skip a turn. You fight bigger monsters now. I'm sorry. All right. Right, the hunger's turn. You see the massive claws kind of immediately start lashing out towards Gareth. That's a miss. That's a miss. These guys suck. That's her turn. Actor, you unfortunately missed this one as you're puking, but he is going to use another villain action at the end of your turn. Nara, get a free bite attack. So she's going to try and bite Gareth now as well. Which is... Come on. Ah, natural one. Nope, she missed that one as well. Back to top of the round. Big bad red. Red. There it is.
Is it me now?
You see him kind of slowly walking in your direction, just like wiping his knife across the butcher's kind of apron that he's still wearing from when he was earlier in the day making food, just smiling at you. You can see all of the veins kind of pulsing and there's all the muscles moving his mouth. Gareth's turn.
Okay, I say to both of them, I go, whoa, I think we might have got off on the wrong foot here. So I'm guessing you're cooks and you want some meat for your food. Is that correct?
Nara kind of just slobbering and like laughing in your direction as Red continues walking, and he says, "Trying to talk your way out. I like your thought process here, but there's nothing you'll say which will satiate our hunger, my friend."
Well, that's okay, because what I was gonna say, if you would have let me finish, was you can't cook without fire. And then I cast Fireball.
Ooh.
I'm gonna lob it over over his shoulder.
Right.
So it takes both of saves us.
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw, yeah.
Red gets 21, and Nara only gets 17.
17's a fail, a pass.
Oh, they're both passing, so we'll take half.
Yeah. So they needed 16.
Ah.
What did they get?
He got 21 and she got 17.
I thought you said 1. Oh, okay.
No.
So it's 31 halved.
15. Wow. Boom! As you kind of lob it over their shoulder, and it just hits the edge of the huge kind of furnace-y oven in the middle of the room, and you see that a lot of the fireball kind of gets blown off to the side, so they just catch the back end of it. But still, like the whole backs of them, you see suddenly engulfed in flame. You see like all Nara's back legs get all charred and scorched, and you see like Red's apron suddenly catches fire as he staggers forward a bit.
It's a wild surge. Shield bash attempted on that one. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is a 9 plus 3.
That is
I'm
a
guessing
miss.
is a miss. I never hit with my bloody shield. Yeah, and then that's the end of my turn.
Do you want to do the frightening saving throw again?
Yeah. 20! Yes! That is a nat
As you
20.
see him engulfed in flame, you're suddenly like no longer afraid of this thing.
I look over and say, you
of,
need to be more afraid of the fire, baby.
At the end of your turn, if that's the end of your turn,
yeah.
Can you both give me wisdom saving throws, please? As you see, Red kind of finish patting down what's left of his apron, and he looks in your direction, and you suddenly feel a wave of mental horror. Like your rolls?
14. So 13. Minus 1.
13.
17.
Gareth. Actor shakes this off, fortunately, but you suddenly receive horrific images of previous guests being
Can I do
butchered.
inspiration?
You could try. Go for it.
Is that a reroll, is that?
Yeah.
7. Fuck.
7?
Yeah. That's even worse. But it's a 6 because it's a minus 1.
As you see horrific images of previous guests being butchered, sliced into tiny pieces, all the internal organs being removed while they're still alive, magically being kind of kept conscious throughout the whole process, and slowly fed to Nara. You will take 20 psychic damage. As this horrific onslaught hits you. And then it's the Hunger's turn. He's going to try and get a couple of bites out of Gareth and missed. She's terrible. Actor, you finished throwing up.
Potion.
What full action potion? Go for it. Go. Movement, bonus action. Okay. We'll go back to Red then. He's going to step over here next to Actor and try and stab you with his butcher's knife. 16, which is a miss.
Oh, that's to hit me.
Yeah,
that's a hit.
That will be 12 piercing damages each. Just stabs you.
Yeah.
Gareth, back to you.
Yeah. So now I'd like to take a long rest.
You climb up onto the ceiling.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Right. What the fuck can I do?
There's a great big pot of boiling oil right next to Red.
Yeah, I know. My strength's shit and I can't pick anything up or.
Anything to like knock it over or make it boil over or something like that. If you drop water in it, it'd cause all the oil to explode, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 'cause I was going to try and do prestidigitation to heat it up,
It's already boiling.
but it's
All you could do is kind of make it boil over a little more. Yeah.
Deal with the girl.
this one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do shocking grasp on this whatever. What's this one called? Hunger.
Ara. Yeah.
I'll do shocking grasp on her. That is a 19 plus 8.
Yeah. Definitely.
So close to a fucking 20. Then we'll do that one and that one. 2d8. Well, it was 9 damage.
9, very nice.
And then I will half speed because I can now leave melee range. And I will move here.
You notice as you kind of grab hold of this horrific thing that used to be a young girl that actor quite liked, actually. She was being quite nice to her. When the lightning kind of leaves your fingertips and you remove your hand, you know that she can't strike out at you, but you notice that she can't even move. All the lightning's still kind of arcing through her. She seems kind of frozen to the spot with it. There's an Arcana check, Mr. Gareth.
16 plus 3, 19.
Yeah, functionally, you've paralyzed her for a turn. Yeah, the lightning is kind. Yeah, the lightning has kind of shocked her out of missing a turn.
Nice.
Okay, good. It's actor's turn, isn't it? Because he misses.
Oh, have you done a shield bonk or anything?
Oh, yeah. It's going to miss
Yeah,
anyway.
I've done.
Well, it's going to miss
Awesome.
anyway.
You've got advantage. If you're going to hit, now's the time because you've got advantage.
10 plus 3, 13.
I think you should get rid of the shield,
hell.
mate.
2. No. I'm going to sell this fucking shield.
I think that could be like a +3 shield, and you'd still be missing at this point as well.
It is.
Oh dear. Yeah, that is that is a miss.
Yeah.
So end of your turn, Red will.
Is it whose turn?
It's actor's turn, isn't it?
So why?
Huh?
Why is it red turn?
Because he gets villain actions at the end of each of your
Oh.
turns. Can you both give me Constitution saving throws, please?
Oh. 16 plus 6.
You still got inspiration.
Is 20 something.
Yeah, good, Gareth.
Good at these rolls.
No,
If it was something to do with my shield, that would have been a 2.
11 fail.
Unfortunately, yeah, you start vomiting again, so you will miss your turn. Hunger misses its turn. Actor misses a turn. She's been sick. Back to Red. He's going to try and shiv Gareth, who's just kind of run up behind him. No, miss. Back to Gareth. He's also actually going to step over here while Actor's incapacitated, so she can't hit him.
Why didn't I do that? I keep forgetting I've got like Thunder Wave. I could have done that and pushed them into the bloody fire. All right, I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to spin round here.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause it's still like 10 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can angle it so it won't hit in there,
And then I'm going to do Thunder Wave, which is a Constitution saving throw.
yeah. Come on, big money, Red. You've got 5, so 8.
$19 damage.
Oh, let me take that off first. And it gets blown back 10.
Yep. Plus, it's pushed 10 feet away. So I'm going to. Is that enough to get it in the cauldron?
Yeah, I'm going to roll him some acid damage from the cauldron. Oh, very nice indeed. As he gets blown backwards, you see like his whole right arm, like all the way up to the shoulder, goes at the boiling oil, and he instantly screams. And as he pulls his arm back out, you see the knife's no longer in his hand. He dropped it into the pot. All of the skin is all bubbling and peeling away from his right arm. His right arm seems useless now.
Yeah, and then I will shield. I'm going to lob a shield at him.
Captain America.
Yep. Come on, 20. Come on, 20, because it'll push him back in. Shit, 7. I was never going to do
He
it.
tries so hard with that shield.
Fucking hell. Missed with the shield.
Dear. Yeah, missed with the shield, unfortunately.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
End of your turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw, as Red's going to try and unleash horrors mentally at you again.
14. What is it? Constitution?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. 14. So 13.
Oh, that's a fail. You're going to take another 12 psychic damage. Back to Nara's turn. She's going to run over towards. Actually, she's going to run behind Gareth. You hear it just like suddenly shake off being paralyzed and start skittering along the floor like a horrific kind of 4-legged spider running behind Gareth.
Let's do Wild Surge.
You wild surged?
No.
Oh.
I need you to do it. Just do it.
That's a 16.
Nope.
Miss. And that's a natural 20.
Can I cast shield as a reaction?
It doesn't count on natural 20s. Automatic hit. If you've got a dirty 20, then yeah. But no, natural 20 is always a hit.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be dead, I think.
Alright, let's have a look. Where's Nara? You're wearing armor, right?
Maybe.
Have you got armor on or not?
Mithril, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine. If you're not wearing armor, you bleed as well, so you're good. So that will be where are we? It's only little attacks from now. Don't worry. Where is it?
Magical attacks or
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 7 total.
Oh.
Yeah, she only does like D4s for her claw attacks because she gets 2 to 3 depending on what the situation is. That's the end of her turn. Actor, back up.
Right, I'm going to use my mask up.
Oh,
I'm going to get that out, and I'm going to use it to brew up some fresh water.
oh.
I am going to bless it to make it holy water, and I'm going to drop it into the cauldron.
Oh, very nice.
If I can do all that in one go.
I will say that will be like your entirety of your
That
action.
is my
Absolutely.
entire.
Okay. You will need to make a dexterity saving throw as the cauldron just explodes everywhere. Absolutely. So you'll only take half of this. 16, so you'll only take 8 acid damage as the whole thing just explodes everywhere.
I take no damage because it's succeeded.
Oh, because of evasion. You're good. You don't take any damage at all as the oil just explodes in a massive gout everywhere. It goes all over the counter. You see all of the food and the utensils suddenly getting covered with burning oil. You see all of the wood start getting scorched. You see red card. What's left of like all of the musculature of his face gets scorched and burned. You see some like the ligaments popping and snapping in his face and his neck as he tries to turn away from it. He's horrifically burned pretty much from head to toe now. Any movement?
Will he get an opportunity to attack?
He'll get a swipe at you.
He'll get a swipe. That's probably too much for him.
He doesn't have his butcher's knife on him now.
Yeah, I'll risk it. I'll move away. No, Sarah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll shout over to actor. Can you get behind him?
You mean literally, but you mean there?
No.
Oh, there.
Someone like
There? Yeah, I'll do that then. I still want an opportunity attack. I've got no fucking 8 points left. Yeah.
End of actor's turn.
Yeah.
Top of the round.
Oh, extra bonus. Bonus, I can hit him. So I'll try to.
Bonus action, bonking it.
Oh, bonus action. Bonus action, bonk him. 16?
16 is a miss.
What?
Worth a try.
It's worth it well.
As you try and bonk him, you see like Red's like good hand reach out over towards the counter, and you see several knives start levitating. That's fine.
Out of his way.
Yeah.
Bonus action, I go.
Slide it away. As he reaches out, you see several knives kind of levitate up in the air and start flying towards each of you guys. So you will both need to give me dexterity saving throws, please.
18 plus 2. 19.
And you're good.
16.
16, you're both good, so you'll only take half.
I take none.
You'll take none. Gareth, you'll only take half of this. 12, so you'll just take 6 piercing damage as a few like the butcher's knives fly past and just kind of nick you slightly. Right, and now it's actually his turn. He's going to bonus action, Misty Step over to the family. And then he's going to try and stab one. He stabs the wife straight through the face.
Oh.
And then looks over towards Gareth as he pulls the blade out slowly, and she falls dead to the floor as the dad starts screaming. That's his turn. Gareth, you're up.
As he does it, and go, you really think that's really going to annoy me? It ain't going to annoy me. if you didn't do it, I were going to do it. And then at my last third level, I cast Thunderstep over here. How much health have you got?
I've about 20.
Yeah. So move here or here if you. I can't move you.
Which one do you?
Whichever.
Okay. And then as a reaction, see her appear next to it.
But it takes damage.
Whatever
though,
happens, yeah, she'll take the damage before she does it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Constitution saving throw.
And that will be 11. That's a fail.
Yeah, it's a fail. And that's 3d10. 10, 12, and a 9, 21.
Very nice. Massive boom. You see her get kind of blown backwards against that table, but just as you see a back crack across the table, your thunderstep finishes, you appear over the other side of the kitchen, and then suddenly she's already stood there.
And I wild surge.
Hey! It's been a while.
I
What
rolled a
level
1.
spell was it?
That was the third level.
D20 first, please.
20, 14.
11 then. And then a D100, please.
16.
16, launch day. As you complete your thunderstep, and you and Actor appear at the other side of the kitchen, and then you suddenly see Nara stood next to you. She suddenly looks really confused as Gareth realizes he looks down. He's completely invisible. Yeah, invisible for the next minute, Matt.
Does that mean I get advantage on every attack?
She gets disadvantage. Well, they both get disadvantage on attacks against you.
Okay.
I'll just check. I don't think you get advantage, but you might do.
Does that mean I can't use them for flanking now?
Yeah. Well, no, you can still distract stuff for you, actually. Because the idea is that he's distracting whatever you're attacking. That's the whole flanking thing. Here we go. Invisibility. No, it just means things have disadvantage attacking you.
Oh.
But you don't have to worry about the concentration on it. It's just because Wild Surge went off.
Yeah. And then bonus.
And it's the same as greater invisibility, so it won't end if you attack something.
All right, it's just invisibility for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Normal, like if you cast it, if you then attack something, the invisibility goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one lasts.
All right. So then I'm going to try and smash this thing with a shield.
Mm.
Miss.
Is that
I need a shield dice. Because that one that I'm working with is not working. So as I yeah, no, that's it. That's me done.
Okay. End of your turn. Nara's going to try and take a bite out of Gareth. 14, it's a miss. Low rolls from the baddies today. Right, and then Hunger's turn now. She's going to take a step up and try and claw Actor. First one's a miss. Second one is a 19.
Yeah.
So that'll only be 4 slashing damage. She slices across you. And then she'll try and take another bite out of Gareth. 17, I think, is also a miss still. Yeah. No, can't take a bite out of your shielding way. She like massive teeth kind of clamp around the edge of the shield. You hear it starting to buckle slightly as a jaw tries to bite through it. Actor's turn.
I go around this way. Is that?
Flanking, yeah.
I will attack her.
And I'm whispering into her ear, "You dirty bitch," distracting her.
And I knew you were a bad
I
one.
knew you were fucking evil.
That is
You
a
dirty,
21.
ugly bitch.
Give me deception. She knows she's beautiful. She's beautiful on the inside.
I cast prestidigitation and do a radio going, "You're beautiful." Not, "You're beautiful." It's not true.
That is 17
yeah.
brave, which is poison.
Oh, 17. Very nice. Yep, there's a poison, absolutely. You see spread out as you
And it's
pierce
magical.
the side. Yeah, absolutely.
21 again.
Definitely.
One of which is poison.
16. Wow. Coming into each of the sides of her, you see like gasps of air coming out of your ear. One of her lungs get punctured. As you slam into the other side of her, you see a kind of crease over in that direction. You hear some of the ribs crack and pop on that side. Gareth gets like a horrific gust of like rotten meat smell from her mouth as it like escapes her lungs.
Bonus.
Mm.
Negate will be.
Lord.
I don't have any.
Come on,
with
to hit you do.
Oh, to hit. Sorry,
Yeah. You just not yet, just hit. That's how it is.
19,
19 is a hit.
and that will be 5 damage.
Another 5.
Magical. My own arms are magical.
Oh, beautiful.
I just I'm every so often I'm just covering my mouth because I'm getting a whiff for this thing.
Yeah.
I've just been throwing up for the last half hour apparently.
Yeah, you got a bad time.
And I just keep going and going and going and going. And I feel quite bad because she was really, really nice and I quite liked her. But a bitch is a bitch. And a bitch gotta go. So yeah, we'll just keep hacking away at her.
Yeah.
Stabby, stab, 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 and then
And as the last kind of impact, and you withdraw the little poison tip on your broken staff kind of thing, you see her kind of crumple to the floor, and as she hits the floor, you see her in the original little girl sort of visage that you saw in the bar, all horrifically beaten up and scarred and what.
and I do whisper as she's dying. I do whisper that I'm sorry.
Is it end of your turn?
Yeah.
Red's turn. You see he grabs the little girl as the dad reaches over and he just slits her throat.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's turn.
We've all killed little girls, mate. I just killed a little girl. You're trying to one up me because do you think I care?
And I look over and go, "You've done me a favour, Red. You've done me a favour." And then I want to.
This is when I turn around to wherever the hell Gareth is and go, I don't think it was the little girl after all, you know.
Yeah, I just go, maybe I was wrong.
Maybe, yeah.
When Red looks over and goes with the little girl's head in his hand, she was the way out. And he makes her mouth open and close.
And then I look at Red and go, I'm jealous. I'm jealous you did that. I wish I'd have done that.
Now he's down on floor.
Yeah, you've just killed his dog. So oh, that's a different game. That's a different game entirely. That's DnD Triple X After Dark.
I'm going to.
Your puppet.
I'm going to quicken.
The hand motions you're missing, mate. Just you're being disgusting.
I'm going to quicken. And as the action, I need to chug a potion.
Oh, okay.
A healing potion because I'm nearly dead. So if I drink it, how much is that? 20.
If you use an action, you get the full amount. If you use
Yeah.
bonus action, you have to roll.
Yeah, so that's a
which
greater
point?
healer.
Greater healing is 44 plus 4, so that's 20.
20. Okay. So I'll do that. That gives me a little bit more. And then I will cast. Which one am I going to do? I will do Chaos Bolt.
Ooh.
I'm guessing. Yeah, it's 40. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I'll do Chaos Bolt. Which is. Which one am I going to use? This one. Let's say 12 plus 8, so dirty 20.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And then that is. Shit. That is 2d8 plus 2d6. That one, that one, that one, that one. So that is 6 normal damage.
Yep.
And force. And then 10 points of force damage.
I break it down from that.
Oh,
There you go.
so, I will. I see him slit the throat of the little girl, and I think, fucking hell, I wanted to do that. So I just held out my hand, and then this force energy just comes out, and then I'm actually aiming for the father that stood behind. But I catch Thingy instead. Catch this guy instead. Because I'm not paying attention. Because I'm that upset that I was wrong. Well, still don't think I'm wrong. I still think the family had something to do with it.
The one guy that's very awkward.
I'm thinking, yeah, we need to get rid of that guy because he's going to talk. And then I fire it out, and then this thingy gets in the way.
As the chaos bolt kind of arcs across the room, and you see the dad kind of flinch for a second, and then just red just explodes all over the door behind him. Just chunks of whatever strange kind of humanoid he was now, like littering the room. Actor, from over on the counter, you're going to see like a little trussed up. You know, like when you go to the butcher's, and you see like a bird all tied up and trussed up.
Yeah.
You hear a little.
Okay. I'm going to go over to it. Where is it?
On the counter next to you on the left. So you kind of run over there.
Okay.
You open it.
Yeah.
You see Blaze in there. All tied up, ready to get, gutted and prepared. You see like wings come out and everything.
Shout over, Brent, you son of a bitch.
He's kind of just sat on the floor crying, holding his wife and daughter at the minute. You start to feel the whole room.
And he can't see me
shaking.
anyway, can he? Because I'm invisible.
No one can see you at the minute.
So I go
No one
over.
can see you.
I walk over to him as he's got his cuddling his family, and I'm going, hello, hello. This is what's his daughter's name?
You can't remember. I'm not going to tell you.
Breenie. Breenie.
Oh, I didn't get that doll. Fuck. I cast minor illusion of a little doll, and it's going da-da, da-da.
You see him reach out for it, and his hand just goes straight through it, and he starts like wafting at it with his free hand, trying to pick up the doll that's not there. You feel the whole room starting to shake, and you see several chunks of the ceiling start collapsing down around you. You see the pot over where you were stood, where Nara's on the floor, kind of start bubbling and tip over. As that hits the ground, it falls straight through the ground and disappears. The whole room that you're in seems to be coming apart. You can see like parts of the wall that fall down. If you look through where the hole is now, there's nothing beyond it.
There is also here and here a dead body.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we have a look at this dead body over here and just see what it is?
No, Paul, the room's collapsing.
There's a low hum resonating through, which grows louder each second.
We haven't got time to search the room.
As you start walking over towards one of the corpses on the floor, you see the whole wall in front of you collapse, revealing the first one of the first rooms you saw, the library in front of you.
All right,
Jump into
let's
it.
run. Yeah, leave that guy behind. I just got Brent. Brent, I've got your card. We'll discuss the business thing later.
I'm gonna grab.
You're gonna grab him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, right, come on, Brent, like scruff of the neck, just like, come on, Brent.
Give me a contested strength check, please.
Seven.
Yeah, you got 2. So
Oh, okay.
you managed to pull him up from his kind of horrific reverie. Yeah.
Like, come on, let's go.
So you grab him and start pulling him through. As you run into the library, the whole kitchen behind you, you just see it all collapse into nothing. It's just black behind you. The library in front of you morphs into like a strange amalgam of a maze. You can see bookshelves suddenly start gliding across the floor, reshaping the path in front of you in like a weird dance of all these shelves moving. You see the ceiling start splintering and groaning above you, threatening to collapse onto you. As you're running through, you start to dodge falling debris. Tell me how you're going to try and navigate this. Like every step's like encroaching sort of destruction in front of you. The air's humming with a crackle of arcane energy. What do you want to do? How are you going to try and get through?
You know, like as you know, when people run through like a crumbling room and you're just staying ahead of it because it looks solid. So we're just gonna head for what looks solid.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So just kind of look at what looks the safest and then just run through.
Okay, give us a we'll go straight. I'll let you choose survival to try and judge when to jump on, or we'll just go straight dexterity to see if you can run and jump across kind of thing. Gareth, how do you want to try and augment it? Do you want to try and improve it?
We'll go dex.
Okay.
To go dex.
Okay.
Anything?
What do you get?
Oh, shit. 19 plus 2. 21.
21.
What's this dice from a thing?
What's that? 41. Okie dokie. No, that's decent. As you kind of navigate your way through, Gareth especially starts to pick up on weird arcane like eruptions almost coming from the books as they collapse down into the void below. But you manage to get across, jumping from like collapsed bookcases up over onto the higher rungs and up the steps and things like that. As you manage to get to the other side of the library, one of the bookcases falls forward and you see through that wall the memory gallery. You run through?
So,
Yeah.
For that one, yeah.
Okay. As you run through, the once clear paintings on the walls now all kind of meld into one bewildering array of sort of fragmented memories. You find yourself amidst a jumbled mix of past and present, scenes from both of your own histories coming to life around you, ones that you don't recognise, maybe from Brent's memories. Trying to navigate through this ever-shifting landscape, you're going to have to dodge physical manifestations of your old fears and challenges and things like that. Discerning reality from the chaotic memories of what you're seeing in front of you and what's actually there, we're going to need either intelligence wisdom or charisma saving throws. I'll let you two pick between you
Charisma.
both what you want to do.
Charisma, thank you.
You're going to do charisma. What are you going to do, Ange?
What's left?
No, you can choose charisma if you want, but you need
Oh.
charisma, intelligence, or wisdom.
Either wisdom or charisma.
Let you pick, yeah. Give us a roll.
It's 13 plus 5.
7.
So what's yours? 18.
18.
7, sorry.
That's what, 25 total. That's 12. Okay. No, that's decent because it's a group skill check.
Okay. Thank God.
As long as you get over the DC for the group skill check,
Yeah.
you go ahead. If you fail it, then it takes you longer to get out, so
Okay.
you might start taking damage, that kind of thing. So yeah, you managed to using intelligence, accumulated wisdom, that kind of thing. Gareth, like sheer willpower of pushing through, the horrific things that you already experienced in the room. You managed to navigate your way through. As you get out of the other side of what appeared to be like an old barn, and you kind of push the door open, you suddenly see the mirror chamber with the walls lined with reflective glass. Now all whole again, but you see them sort of sliding and turning like a mirror maze, at the carnival kind of thing. As the mirrors move around you, your reflections start twisting into like weird versions of you, which as like you kind of catch eyesight with it, each version steps out of the glass in front of you and starts mirroring your own movements. How do you want to try and get through this?
Should we just bolt?
Push through. Can we?
Yeah,
Are they doing
push
the
it.
opposite of what we're doing?
Everything that you're doing, they're kind of mirroring. So if
The
you
mirror
move towards
image.
them, they're moving towards you. If you try and push them out of the way, they'll push you back.
Yeah.
Walk backwards.
As they get, I'm gonna say as you get close to them, well they'll just walk forward. So if you walk away from them, they'll walk towards you. If you walk
You are
towards
surrounded by
them,
mirrors, so there'll be ones behind you as well, remember.
just leg it. I think we should just leg it.
Yeah. As we're running along, can I do that thunder wave again in front of us to try and smash the mirrors?
Okay.
Would that stop the reflections doing anything?
It'll stop any more coming out.
Yeah, so I do that. Fire it down the hallway.
Okay.
Smash all the glass.
Fire off a thunder wave. You see a load of the mirrors smash and shatter. You see several of the kind of reflections half stepping out of the mirrors, suddenly like exploding into pieces of glass all over the floor. As you cast it, you see all of the versions of Gareth also fire off thunder waves all around the room. So you're going to take some damage.
Resistance to thunder, aren't we? Oh, and a wild surge as well.
Again.
Yep, I just rolled a 1.
What level was it?
1.
Rolls a d20. You're no longer invisible, by the way, as well.
10.
So that's 9, and give us a d100.
31.
31.
Told you my rolls are shit today.
You're going to believe it. For the next minute, you gain resistance to thunder and force damage. If you already have resistance, you gain immunity. I mean, you throw the shield away and you just start wild surging every turn. Right. So, what's the thunder wave damage, mate? The D10. What is it?
2d8. I haven't done that yet.
2d8. Okay. So
10.
ironically enough, I rolled 10 as well, 3 and a 7. So active, because you're resistant, you'll only take 5. Gareth takes none.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Brent only has 4 hit points. So you see as the thunder wave smashes into him, it blows him against a mirror. And you see as he kind of falls into the mirror, he goes into the mirror and disappears through it like a portal.
I'm not going to lie to you, mate. That's an awful conversation when we get out of here. So, as awful as that sounds.
In the remaining mirrors that you can see, You just now and again you just see like a reflection of Brent running and like hitting on the glass trying to get out. But yeah, you managed to run through the remainder of the mirror chamber, leaving Brent trapped in there.
That's okay.
As you get through to the other end, you made up so nice as well. You were doing so nicely
I'm
with
going to
them all.
sleep easier than I did with those bloody angel statues.
That's all right. I've got
You
that
find
box thing now, so it's okay.
You find the dining hall. It is descended into a scene of surreal horror. The table's rotting feast has come grotesquely to life. There's fruit swollen with mold bursting open, while maggots in the meat congregating into like whole massive writhing shapes that move in unison.
I'm going to immediately put my hand over my mouth because this is where I got
Yeah, you did.
poisoned.
The stale loaves of bread start firing across the room like missiles. Amongst the chaos, you see chicken carcasses clambering off the platters with their bones, like clicking menacingly as they start moving around the room. And in the room center, you see the spit roast pig stand up on the remains of its trotters and start charging towards you. What are you going to do?
Just keep running. Just keep running. We're not fighting. Keep running.
You're both going to have to give me dexterity saving throws then.
Can I do a fireball?
Yeah, you can try and fireball it first. Come on. Hang on.
Yeah, I want to fireball it. Oh, no. I want to ray of frost it.
Okay.
Slow it down.
Mm.
Why did I fucking choose that dice as a 5 plus 8?
12? No, that's 13, isn't it? 13, yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, it's a pig.
Yeah, 13's enough. It's a stationary pig that's just got up on the table. Yeah, you blast Ray of Frost and you see like all of the crackling, suddenly like freeze into place. You see it's like struggling to keep running, so you don't need an extra saving throw now.
Good.
So you managed to get through the room.
And as we're running past, I take a bit of the crackling.
Oh, yeah. Where's the apple?
Moldy apples, some rotten pig. Sounds good. As you smash through the door at the end of the room, you see the hospital room. It's like a spectral ward. You see ghostly patients trapped in an eternal loop of their past treatments, occupying all of the once empty beds. You can see their ethereal forms flickering in the dim light, each a haunting reminder of all their unfinished stories as they never escaped. As you start kind of moving through the room, you hear their whispers and silent screams filling the air, giving you a tangible sense of sorrow and despair. You both have to give me wisdom saving throws, please.
And I'd look over to Actor and I go, oh, this is the hospital. Do you drink one of those potions?
You didn't drink them all.
I grabbed the back of his neck.
That's a 2, which would
16.
turn it to a 1.
You, my friend. We'll take 7 psychic damage.
How much?
7.
7. Yep.
As you make your way through,
ow my head. Why am I thinking stupid thoughts?
Are you in there, Gareth?
One of the ghosts threw one of the bottles at the back of his head. As you get through the other side of the hospital room, you come out into the bar, where as soon as you step through, the whole room's already shaking. You see bottles on the shelves tremble violently before they suddenly explode, unleashing bursts of strange magic, because you remember there were all potions and things on the walls. Unpredictable effects. You see explosions with the air crackling with arcane energy. You see flashes of blinding light. Stools suddenly transforming into weird, like tentacled creatures that suddenly flop and die onto the floor. Unexpected, like wall of force suddenly blows across the room and smashes the bar against the remainder of the bottles. How are you going to try and get through? There's just chaos in front of you, just elemental chaos exploding throughout the bar.
So I want to hold my shield out in front of me, just to try and stop all the glass and stuff, and like use it as like an umbrella type thing.
Yeah, okay. If I've got a cloak, I'm kind of just.
Glass. What about all of the horrific magical effects and things that are going across? You had like teleportation magic or something like that.
I don't. You let's talk about you.
No, you picked that up, didn't you?
No.
No, you've got Thunderstep, haven't you?
I've got Thunderstep, yeah, but I ain't got spell slots.
Oh, unfortunate. You haven't got any sorcery points left to cheat?
No.
Oh dear, you're going to have to try and just run through and see if you take any damage then.
I got nothing.
You're nothing. Anything
Yeah,
else you got? Which one? Because I'll let you try anything you want. This is all skill challenges to get through these, most of them. If you can come up with a creative way to try and get through.
What is there in front of us now? What is going on in the room?
Let me move you back onto the bar because I've not been doing the thingies.
I'm going to use my Comas cup, make some oil, throw that onto the floor, and we're just going to
slide across.
If it is just a case of getting if it is just a case of getting across quickly, then I would I'll put my shield on the floor as we're running, and then I want to cast Ray of Frost in front of us and do like Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I like that.
Or Ice Man, whatever his name is. So
yeah.
So I'm actually we're both stood on the shield, and they're just a momentum of us going, and then I'm casting Ray of Frost in front of us.
Okay, right. You can give me an Arcana check. See if you can pull it off. Actor, just give me a go on.
Is the door that we can see that we can get to?
Yeah, the door's there. Yeah.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to open it.
Oh,
so I can't use it because it's under wall. But all of a sudden it says you can open so long as the door's unlocked. I can go like that, so I can open it. So when he does that and slide through, we go right through the.
You can instantaneously cause an unlocked door to open. I had no idea you could do it with thaumaturgy. I had to look I was like, use Mage Hand and all this kind of stuff.
And it's a cantrip. So as he's doing that, then I'm not.
You have to slow down, right?
Yeah, I'm not very magical, but.
and
then you cast it
as
again.
We're weaving through. So we weave through the things. I'm doing it like a bobsleigh, so it's arched upwards. So then we're whizzing around it. I got a 14, whatever that was.
And then we do
I was going to say I'll give you advantage because Actor is actually going to open the door, so you don't have to even try and magically slow down or before you get.
Okay. All right, 14 or
otherwise just flash it.
20. 20. 20. My first 20.
With that, then you won't take any damage. You manage to absolutely just Iceman it straight through the middle of the
cloak of protection up as well.
Deflecting any of the effects trying to hit you. As you fly through the door, you kind of come out at an angle as the room that you're coming into has already started sinking. You fly straight out into mist that's weaving through all the twisted plants of the greenhouse. It's now thickened into like a dense fog. Everything seems to have a weird kind of surreal phosphorescent glow as you slam down into the grass and all of the plants and herbs and things that were in there. You kind of almost struggle to breathe. It is incredibly thick fog that are in here. You start to experience disorienting visions and like a weird warping sense of direction because as you're walking through the garden, it's also moving. It's off kilter, kind of moving from side to side and like now and again just dropping a bit as well as the whole room starts to collapse. Above you, you hear the greenhouse glass panes start to crack and shatter, and you start to hear shards of glass cascading down the trees and plants above you, and then suddenly start hitting the ground like deadly rain. How are you going to get through? You can't tell which way is the door at this point because of the fog.
All I've got is my shield that we can put over the top of us to hopefully stop any falling damage, but
Yeah, I mean, I've got, like, we're going to use this as a bit of a silly because we're not going to do any damage or anything, but I've got deflect missiles, so sometimes I can, it's technically that's hit by a ranged attack. So when you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus my dexterity. So if it's reduced, yeah, you can catch the missile that's small enough for you to. So even if we flavour it so that we ignore all that, I can just deflect
the missiles.
the missiles.
No, I like that. That's good. Absolutely. So that deals with the falling glass. What's Gareth going to do about the trying to find your way through the fog to the door?
Can I burn the fog away?
Yeah, you can absolutely try. Yeah.
Can I do
Can you not
firebolt?
create a wind? Can you not create a breeze or something?
Can do with prestidigitation, but it's only 10 feet though.
But if you keep doing it,
the problem is that you don't know what direction you're walking in, so you could just be walking like a big figure of eight or circles. Yeah. So you can absolutely keep blowing the wind away, but you won't know if you're going the right way.
All right, can I?
So what you're gonna,
Um,
whatever spell you're gonna try and use, you're gonna need to try and do it so it doesn't kind of backblast and engulf you in flame, because you are surrounded by the fog as well. Or you can absolutely, definitely.
Can we? I'll do the prestidigitation to blow the fog away at 10-foot increments, and then can I do firebolt behind to light the floor where we've been?
Yeah.
And have like place markers of just so we can go in one direction where we think, and then at least we know
like
where
leave
we've
scorch
been.
marks.
Yeah.
Then let's do survival. See how well we can navigate through the maze, basically. Because actor's not causing you any distraction from all the falling glass and stuff. Do you have advantage?
Good, because that was a 5. A 14.
Yes.
That is not too bad at all, absolutely. As you kind of keep stumbling through this fog, again, finding it quite hard to breathe. You can't run through this stuff. A couple of times you come across some scorch marks and realise that it's turned you about. You manage to find the remains of the tree and the assassin vine monster that you fought before, so you know that you're heading in the right direction, away from the door that you came through. And eventually, after what feels like several minutes, you get to the other side of the room. As you step through the big barred door, you step out into the middle of the dollmaker studio.
We've gone backwards.
The rooms aren't in any order anymore. The dolls, eerily lifelike, as soon as you step through, begin to immediately mimic your movements with uncanny precision. You can see their glass eyes following you, reflecting every gesture back at you in them. The unsettling mimicry is accompanied by a chilling chorus of noises, whispers, screams, bouts of laughter emanating from the dolls as you pass by each one, creating a disturbing soundscape. The dolls resembling you two are particularly active. Their laughter and cries unsettlingly familiar. Amidst the chaos, you see in the center of the room a small circle of the dolls that, as you get kind of closer to them, part away, and you see the dolls of Brent and his wife are laid on the floor with the same wounds that they had in that last kitchen, basically, with the dolls looking down at them and then pointing at you two.
We're ready.
Do anything?
Amidst the chaos, the studio itself starts to crumble as the shelves laden with the dolls start to sway precariously in the flickering light above, starting to cast grotesque shadows, blurring the line between the dolls and your shadow. What are you going to do?
Keep running to the door.
Can we see the door?
Yeah, you can clearly see the door.
Just going to keep running to the door.
As you get through, just as you get to the door on the other side, do you look back at any point?
Yeah, can I pick up my doll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to pick up.
He's very much alive. He's very much alive.
Oh, yeah, I'll pick it up.
Alive.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, as you pick it up, it kind of puts its arms out like a little baby. But yeah, as you pick it up, you see like a little smile spread across its face. Like the eyes suddenly get wider.
Yeah, and I go, oh, little Gareth.
A vampire baby. It's gonna eat your soul. And then I'm going, what the hell are you doing? Then I suddenly see mine going, Mama. No, stay here. Stay here.
You're putting it across the room.
Look after the dead babies over there, the dead baby dolls over there. You're in charge. And then I'm going,
So you're going to get to the door first.
Yeah.
So as you get to the door, you notice on the one of the doll maker's desks right by the door is like the whole room shaking and stuff. You see several not taps, like that kind of thing that you'd cover stuff up with that you're not working on, that kind of thing.
yeah.
You see like a bit of material like slide off the desk, and you see a doll that looks exactly like the little dead girl, but it was covered up. It hadn't been finished.
Okay.
And you run out.
Yeah.
Cool. Gareth, as you carry on running, as you get to the door, you're just going to try and run through.
Yeah.
Cool. You'll take 6 force damage as you try and step through the open door.
Both of us.
You're through. As you try and step through the open door, Gareth is like running into a brick wall and gets smashed backwards and knocked onto his ass.
I'll drop the doll.
You find you can't put it down.
Well,
I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw, please, as the whole room starts crumbling down around you.
I'm around on the other end going, I've stopped running.
16.
Obviously, I can't go through that.
How much, sorry?
16.
Oh, 16, you're good. Yeah, you managed to, you got to put it down. And you kind of think to yourself, but why? Why should I put it down? It's my doll.
And then I'm going to come back to the damn doll down.
And that kind of shocks you into dropping it onto the floor. And as it hits the floor, you see the little porcelain head shatter, and like the 2 like glass eyes roll along the floor, and then both stop and then swivel and look at Actor.
Step out of the room, Gareth.
And I'm going,
Out
I
of the
really
room.
want them.
I'll buy you one. We'll find out someone else
I'm
who's
off.
not so busy one.
As you step through into the bathroom, you see the stagnant water in the decrepit wooden bathtub beginning to churn quite violently.
Don't go near the bathwater. Don't go near the bathwater. No.
Spilling over the edges and starting to flood the room around the bath with dark, sinister sludge.
To the door.
Simultaneously, the tentacles that once lurked beneath the surface are suddenly a lot more aggressive. You see them like splashing out of the sludge, stretching, writhing across the room, seeking to grapple people within reach.
Yeah, we're going to
stay away. You see him striking with surprising force, smashing that stone toilet into pieces just by brushing against it. Amidst the chaos, the floor beneath you starts to crack and crumble. And as pieces fall away, you see them revealing just unknown depths, just blackness underneath you. How are you going to get past it? The door's right past the bath, but you need to get there. So the tentacles just slapping and smashing.
Right, you can ceiling. If the ceiling's still there, so you're all right.
Yeah, but can I just do that ray of frost thing again and freeze the water?
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freeze the tentacles. Freeze the testicles that are coming out of the water.
That'll be multiple attacks. A bit of one at a time.
17 plus 8.
Pardon?
17 plus 8, which is some big
Oh,
number
nice.
somewhere.
Yeah. I'll say between you, Actor kind of, jumps in and then like flips out the way, so one of the tentacles slams into where she was stood, and you get like a clear line of sight to the sludge in the bath. Blast it with a ray of frost. You see the whole thing freeze over, and you see the tentacles kind of writhe for a bit, and then almost like they're being suffocated, you see them go limp and just collapse down as the ice suddenly like cuts them off, and you see the tops of the tentacles all fall down. So you leg it through the room as it's all collapsing around you. Each step, treacherous, unstable ground. Some of them like almost giving way. You're stepping on them. You have to rethink your footing. As you jump through the door on the other side, you find light from a chandelier above stuttering wildly, casting a frenzied strobe across the blackened chamber. In this erratic dance of shadows, you see the statues lurching forward in jerky, nightmarish movements, with their contorted faces getting closer and closer in a strobe with each plunge into darkness, with the rapid flickering of light creating a pulse, pounding rhythm, revealing the statues' increasingly threatening positions, but moving closer with every single strobe. How are you going to get past them? The door's open at the other side.
Did you like? Oh, you haven't got any spells left, have you?
We've got cantrips.
I've got cantrips and I do have spells left, but not anything that's going to do any good.
Are they candles?
Yeah.
So they're flickering. I was going to say, we need to make the light brighter because it's the darkness that makes them move.
So can I? It's a rhythm, isn't it? It's like a rhythmic. Do.
Yeah, imagine like a rave. It's like that.
Yeah. So can I match the drops of when the light goes out, and then do prestidigitation to light it?
Oh, to try and like just keep making it brighter than it was,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So it doesn't.
Instead of it going light dark, it's light.
So I create the light when it goes dark in the same rhythm.
Yeah, do as an Arcana roll. See if you can like match the timing up.
8 plus 3, 11.
That's not too bad. Actor, what are you going to do to try and help? Give me something to work with here. Give me something, or they're going to eat you. Yeah, actor start dancing. I know one thing that you've got that you haven't used.
Firebolt.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm going to use Firebolt. I just kind of so that there's light in
just keep firing off like towards the statues, kind of, to try and keep them.
Just so then there's light. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What have I used?
Hellish Rebuke. You haven't used that.
Yeah, but that's a reaction, so I've got to take damage.
I mean, if you take some damage, that's fine.
I mean, that's what I mean. Yeah, yeah.
Give me an Arcana roll and see if you can.
Me?
Yeah. Group skill check.
19.
Oh, nice. Absolutely. Between both of you, you managed to keep the light bright enough that you can like keep a small cordon around you, because you notice that the darkness that was overwhelming the room before is flickering out of existence a lot quicker than it was before. They're not moving as quickly towards you as they were previously. And with the light that you're both creating, you managed to absolutely get to the opposite side of the room before they can get close enough to strike. As you burst through the door, you're back in the long corridor you first encountered when you woke up. At the far end, you can see an open door and the outside world. You start sprinting towards freedom as the corridor continues to crumble behind you, with the destruction nipping at your heels. In a desperate leap, at the last possible moment, you escape, and the sudden tranquility of the night envelops you. The quiet, so starkly contrasted with the preceding chaos, strikes you with its intensity. Surrounded by the serene sounds of the forest, the peace almost feels otherworldly, a surreal end to your harrowing journey. You stand at a crossroads where an old structure looms, clearly long abandoned. It leans precariously, the silhouette against the night sky. Moonlight filtering through the collapsed roof, casting ghostly shadows across the crumbling walls. The scene, bathed in a silver glow, is both haunting and strangely serene.
And then I say to actor, "Oh, I don't know about you, but I could do with a rest. Well, that place looks okay. Should we go in there?"
You know what? It's not going to happen twice, is it? They're not going to lure in people. It would be a nice inn. That's what you would do. You wouldn't lock people in with a collapsed roof and shit.
That isn't the inn. It's because you killed them.
Oh,
that is the same inn. It's because you've killed the guys that had the illusion on it. So you want to find somewhere to bed down, basically.
Yes, definitely.
tucked away behind the inn as you start making your way towards the only kind of entrance that's not all collapsed and looking like it's going to fall down. You notice something peculiar about the compost heap. It occasionally catches the light of the moon. There's like a spark or a glint of metal or something.
I'm going to go have a look at it.
On closer inspection and a bit of rummaging, you find a resting place for potentially what might have belonged to the inn's unfortunate previous visitors. What level are you guys?
8.
You will find 5,000 gold pieces and gems worth about 3,000 gold pieces.
5,000 gold pieces and 3,000 gold pieces worth of gems.
Yeah. And associated other mundane crap from all of the previous dead people, basically. It's just been dumped in a compost heap behind the inn.
Oh, that family never got a portrait.
I do minor
I love
illusion
that.
of a portrait of the family. And I go, there you go, actor. Are you happy now?
And what I need to do. So yeah, long rest now. Yeah, long rest overnight.
Nice.
That is the most amounts of digits I've ever seen when I've had to click long rest. And a big long list of things that it's gonna do.
Yeah, because when they said about the who was it? Before we got the statues, the weeping angel statues. It took 60 points. Two hits and I took 60 points. As soon as we then end up in the boss fight, I'm like, I've got like 3 points left.
The statues automatically hit, and they do a minimum of 20 damage.
Yeah, and I was like, I've been hit twice. I can't touch anything now.
They don't have many hit points though. They just have high AC and hit points. But the point
that's
is,
where I think I went a little bit wrong with Axiom Surgeon and doing. I didn't realise there was going to be 2 big bosses in the next room. I kind of went a bit crazy with those with those ones.
You do have Blaze with you as well.
Yay, Blazy.
So, you want to do this? Following morning, what do you do?
So the cash that we've got is 2,500 each. Then
plus the gems, yeah.
Yeah.
1,500 worth of gems.
I'm just going to count my money first. Yeah. So where are we at the moment?
Oh, are we about to portal out though? Portal out, dude.
So you started kind of in the middle of those foothills. You randomly started going towards Cetessa, so you're kind of there at the minute.
What?
Can't see. Oh, I can just see names.
Perez, is it not flashing down there? Ange can see it. Can you not see it?
No, I can see you
Cetessa?
clicking. I can see you clicking the things.
Yeah.
All I can see is a
That's where you
black
are.
screen. It's just a black screen with names. I can't see the map.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Anyway, following morning, you decide you're going to start walking in a direction that you were going previously. In front of you, you're going to start seeing a tiny little point of white light, and then you can start seeing lightning arcing away from it as a small ball suddenly expands into quite a large sphere.
Oh, we're going to meet the terminal
of lightning coming out of it. Please, somebody at least tell me that you can see this guy.
Yes. Oh,
Is it
shit.
Paul? As you see, the large metal-clad figure appear in front of you, with lightning arcing off of all around him as the sphere pops basically, and he's stood there, and he looks at both of you, and you see him look at his wrist, and then something illuminates his face off of his wrist, and he puts it back down, and he puts his arm out towards Actor, and he goes, "Come with me if you want to live."
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
And I go, what's up, dragon?
I am Z16Y or Ziggy for short. I have seen what happens to you in this plane. You must come with me now. Yeah, and he takes a step towards you. He says, "Actor, you will die in this plane. You must come with me now." You've seen that you die in this plane. You saw that you'll go to the underworld, remember, and come back and return. That was one of the
Oh yeah.
the future that you got told.
I think we should go, Gareth.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, all right, we'll come
If
with
he's
you.
saying that we're going to die, then
I hold Gareth's hand. I put my hand out so Gareth can hold my hand, and then I hold his hand just for the...
Go into chat, and hopefully you should be able to both join this new game.
Eberron.
Yep.
Yay, that's that book I wanted to do. I thought it was. You're really bad.
He's come through like the Terminator. He's got to at least have an army life. Have to be a good one.
So where's this place now?
Eberron. It's a different plane of existence. It's well, we'll explain it. We'll explain it. Don't worry.
So we've left the thingy, the Greeky one.
You're not in Theros yet. You're not in Theros anymore.
We're not in Paris anymore, Toto.
I go, Actor, did you click your feet together? No place like home. There's no place like home.
This ain't home. The quantum leap somewhere. I don't know where it is. I see come back.
Oh.
I have a task come back.
Oh, good.
Nobody else is up.
Oh. I don't know why it's been stupid.
It still works, bro.
Yeah. Right. So as you take hold of his hand and he reaches out towards Gareth, or Gareth can hold your hand, whatever, you'll both be surrounded by a blinding white flash of light, and then you'll both suddenly be stood on a wooden platform with what looks like mine tracks kind of going up to one side, surrounded by people in clothing that you don't really recognize. From behind the building in front of you, you'll see Ziggy step forward, and after a couple of steps, he sounds like he's wearing armor, but the voice that comes out of him sounds distorted. It doesn't sound like it's actually a person speaking. And he explains to you that a train will be coming, and that he needs you to get on the train.
Okay.
And he reaches over and hands you two small, what look like quite delicate pieces of parchment, and he explains that these are called tickets, and they're for the train. You've never seen a train before.
Tickets.
Tickets.
Tickets. Okay.
Have I seen a train before?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, trains don't exist in everywhere that you've been.
So, what are we doing?
All
I
right.
asked the guy, what's this thing? What a train?
This will allow you to get on the motorized carriage that's going to come and pick you up. And he needs you to get onto it. He can't explain what's going to happen because that will change what's going to happen. But he needs you on the train.
Why don't I just
All right.
thunderstep everywhere like I normally do?
I mean, that's the regular transport, isn't it? But okay, if you want this terrain.
As long as it's got a bit in there that serves food and stuff. Probably what's it called? A carriage, a food carriage.
A buffet.
Buffet.
Buffon.
He explains that the train will be arriving soon, and then he takes a few steps away. And as he goes around the back of the building, you see the flash from behind there, which he recognises him teleporting away. And as you sit around waiting for the train to arrive, you hear some of the other passengers kind of sit around talking about how they've never been on the Orient Express before.
Yay!
There's going to be a murder.
I'm right, there is. And if they're in, I'm going to kill someone.
So this next adventure basically begins at the end of the first night on the train.
He should have been called Agatha Christie.
That'd have been a bit too on the nose, don't you think? That's what the trains look like. They're powered by lightning elementals. Like a lightning elemental sits in the engine and a dude like communes with it, and that's what powers it. They levitate.
Voluntarily though, yeah, no, it's not slave mining.
I couldn't comment.
Nice.
And that's the station that you're at, waiting for your oldie train.
This is like a lev train thing.
Yeah. See, like D&D, man, maglev already existed before we invented it.
That's why we invented it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this thing called a ticket, and I'm like, at least that we go in first class, at least.
Yeah, he's explained to you that you'll be in the premium kind of cabin and all that kind of stuff. But everything's included because he knows that you won't be coming with the common money and that kind of stuff. But what we'll do for ease of going forward is when you get to like a main city, you can just cash your gold in for local currency, and we'll just say that that's what you've done, so that your money still works. Because otherwise, that'll be a right pain in the backside. Gems are gems. Everyone will take gems, but money, yeah, you'd have to change it and all that rubbish.
And is it 1 for 1, so we don't have to
no, absolutely. We're not talking about the exchange rate. I will take a commission, obviously, but
whatever. It is. That's brilliant.
And the adventure begins with a quote by Agatha Christie. Everything must be taken into account. If the fact will not fit the theory, let the theory go.
Okay.
So we're going to assume that you two bunked up in one of the first class compartments, basically.
Yeah.
Either a double or 2 singles or whatever, but it's comfortable. The majestic Orient Express shoots across the landscape of what you have been explained is a land called Breeland, with open plains and sparse dots of forest all that populate the eye. As you nod off to sleep in your compartment, paired up as you are, you recall the evening's events. You boarded the train, as you could hear the other people around you explaining not as full as it usually is, and that they could have sworn that the popularity of the route would have kept the cars packed. You supped lightly in the dining car, and you were later joined by one Samuel Raclette, who enjoyed your company for an hour or so. You can replay this flashback if you like, or we can get on with it. It's up to you.
Stand up. Replay the flashback.
Yeah.
Go to the old dining car.
Yeah, you need to walk about. That's certain. Yeah, all right. But you need to just be careful when you go upstairs.
Yeah. Right. So that's the top car that you're in there. So you're currently sat at your table with Blaze allowed to perch by the window, essentially looking out along the landscape as it whips past. You see her little eyes kind of suddenly fixate on perhaps an animal or something that she's spotted in the distance before it's whipped past and she can't see it anymore. When Samuel Raclette comes over and asks if he could join you while he dines rather than sitting on his own kind of thing, and he sits down with you guys. As you see a small halfling start bringing out the food to everyone, you realise that he's the only one working at this point, bringing out the food, taking the plates away, taking drinks orders, that kind of thing. And as he walks up and down the aisle, you notice that as he kind of gets to your table, he's got a small feathered velociraptor with him, which he keeps calling footstool and kind of pushing out of the way of his foot when he gets in the way. And he introduces himself as Roscoe. And you'll have already kind of chosen what you wanted to eat earlier on in the day, and then he brings you food, puts your food down.
Okay.
So you spend the about an hour or so kind of having a chat with Samuel, explaining that he's just been, traveling around the place, doing a bit of business between, the major towns and things, and that after the war, things have kind of been a bit hard with rebuilding infrastructure and things like that. But mainly he's just trying to get himself into a place where he can get a nice life set up and he doesn't have to worry about, moving around and having to constantly, set up new businesses and things like that. He just wants steady income. And he asking you guys, you don't look familiar. Have you ever been around here before? This is the first time he's been on the Orient Express. It's, it's quite a fancy train, all that kind of thing. I'm just asking about you guys.
It's a first time. I think I've already said to Gareth before when we're in the room, let's keep information about ourselves to a minimum and be vague. Let's not say that we're travelling through portals and all that kind of crap, just in case we're locked away for being psychopaths.
Yeah, and
okay. You agree?
Is on about business opportunities and stuff that he's wanting to do.
Oh God, there we go.
Discuss with him and just say, have you ever thought of a sandwich business?
See, again,
does this box still work that I've got?
Do you try and open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you pop it open, you see.
Just go, excuse me, Samuel. One second. Let me just try something, and then open the box.
Yep. On the kind of the aisle, as you open it, it increases in size, and you see Tux pop his little head out and put his little plank.
You see, maybe you even tried that in our room, so we did all this in our room.
Okay, just to test it.
Before we came out, yeah. So we're not doing it in public.
No,
yeah, very
Tux
true.
Is still there.
And then, would he be able to ship things from Theros to here, for instance?
If you had someone in Theros that could give it to him, then yeah, absolutely.
No. Or do we?
Well, he'd need to be able to open something in Theros to get there. So he's on this little box, just goes to his little plane.
So then he would need.
Okay. You need someone on the other end. Yeah. He needs a way into Theros. You can get someone to also open a portal. If the guy that was going to make these was still alive and still be making them, that kind of guy, yeah, then that'd have been an option. But if you can get a portal to Theros, then you can absolutely get stuff either to or from it.
Yeah, so we'll go with that for now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just discuss with him. Look, just if you're looking for a extra business, then we may have. And I won't tell him that it's from Theros. It's just vague in a different plane, should we say? Not in this area. We're talking not international. We're talking interdimensional.
And that immediately kind of piques his interest. Because as he kind of has explained to you, Eberron's been ravaged by what they all call the Last War, and any kind of way out or bringing new life in is definitely something that a lot of people are interested in. Because essentially Eberron's locked off; it's locked away from the rest of the multiverse.
And Angela's just appeared on my screen now, on the Roll20 screen.
What?
So
and you know what? There's nobody on mine, so. Well, hopefully by next week they'll have fixed the bloody thing.
So then, when I'm talking to Samuel, I get a bit of food that's there, and then I do prestidigitation in a nice like ham sandwich. Then I just have a quick taste of that.
And he kind of he looks at it, has a quick bite. How's it taste?
Beautiful. Like it's like a tzatziki Greek sort of taste to it. It's got a bit of tang, but also just a little bit sour. So yeah, just give that to him and just go. What do you think of that, there, Samuel?
Oh, that's fantastic. What do you call it?
That's a taste sensation.
That's a taste sensation.
It is. I call that a sandwich.
I mean, we do have sandwiches, but this is like nothing I've ever had before.
That in itself is called. It's a different kind of sandwich. It's called a wrap.
That's fantastic. It's like the filling doesn't fall out. You don't have to worry about getting sauce on your hands and things like that. Oh, it's just fun. I think you might be onto something here.
Yeah, so we'll keep it under his hat for now, but give me a card, your business card, and then I show him my breastplate on my armor, and I just go, you can scan that QR code, and it'll take you to the it'll give him my personal details,
and you see him get a small device out. He points at your breastplate, makes a few beeping noises, and then in his hand you see like a representation of your little QR code, but in 3D, hovering in his hand, and he goes, "This is brilliant. I'll keep that, thank you," and then puts it back in his pocket.
And I look at him shocked, as if to say, "I was fucking joking."
What the hell?
So
like minor illusion on acid.
Yeah, but I don't want to make out that I'm shocked.
No, absolutely. You managed to poker face it.
Yeah.
So as you finish up dining and chatting away, Samuel kind of stands up and he says, would you mind joining me for a nightcap before I kind of head off when lights out?
Yeah, no problem, but I drink out of my cup.
Oh, absolutely fine. I've got some premium liquor. I wouldn't mind just having a quick nightcap with you guys. You seem like nice enough sorts.
Stop.
And he kind of heads off towards his car. You join him?
Yeah.
Yep, why not?
Joke.
What's the worst that could happen?
Nobody ever says it. So, as you head into his also first class car, essentially as soon as you're in there and you see him reach into his kind of carry-on luggage, and he gets out this quite aged looking bottle of kind of strange shaped bottle of what I described as like a whiskey kind of thing, and he pours you each a glass. He has quite a lengthy drink before he essentially asks for your protection.
Protection from what?
He'd rather not get into details before you agree to anything, essentially.
It's a very open question that you're asking there. It's a loaded question, as in, I don't know.
Quite stony faced, so it's a yes or no question.
It is
but there'll be no hard feelings.
But I can't, in good honesty, give you a correct answer unless I know what it is that we're facing. You could ask us to protect you from an army of 5,000 soldiers.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And he downs his drink quite pointedly and says, "It's been a lovely evening. I'll see you for breakfast." And then he opens the door. And that's where we'll end the flashback. Essentially, you politely denied him. That's fine. And he smiled and said good night. These memories drift away into a gentle, rocking slumber as you're back in your own car. What Ziggy will have done is provided you with some appropriate clothing. So what would you like to be wearing to fit in?
Are we steampunk? Are we?
Kinda, yeah. It's like 1920s steampunky kind of stuff, but it's got a more a futuristic kind of twist. So you can wear whatever you want to still fit in.
Yeah, totally steampunky. I want the big bustle, but it's not a big bustle. I want the full
It's still got a bit more.
Gothic,
Yeah, yeah.
Victorian Gothic type thing, almost like the top hat.
Oh, nice.
I'm going full steampunk.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What's Gareth?
With the goggles on.
Oh, the goggles on the hat as well.
I'm going interview with a vampire, floral. You know the fluffy,
Brilliant.
fluffy frilly shirt, but
Yes.
it's
So there's
it's
the hanging out. Yeah.
purple
Oh.
velvet.
Crushed purple
Yeah.
velvet.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
with a
All right.
cane.
Horse.
Oh, dear me.
And
So
then
as you,
the head of the cane is an image of Throg.
Oh, nice.
It's the bust of,
Oh, dear.
of Frog.
As your memories drift away into gentle rocking slumber, you are suddenly jostled awake by loud commotion that you can hear in the sleeper car next to you. It doesn't yet seem to be lights out. You can still see that the running lights are still on in the corridor outside your room. What do you want to do?
Can't have a look.
As you slide the door open, you see the orc pilot of the train, Tomf, bounding down the sleeper car. As he runs past, you see him run to the Samuel Raclette's door, throw the door open, and then slam it shut behind him.
I don't mean to spoil it, but everybody did it.
Was it the butler? Was it like the little halfling guy?
Everybody did it.
Everybody did it. I'd include you.
No, all the guests did it. That's the Orient
okay.
Express. That is the Agatha Christie murder on the Orient Express. No, but the guy asked the detective for help. The detective says no, and then he dies. That's the story of the Orient Express. I'm just telling you, I'm spoiling it now by telling you who did it. They all did it.
Everybody did it.
So the guy that asked us for protection is now dead.
You don't know.
Yes, he is.
You've just seen the pilot of the train run straight past you and run into that guy's room and slam the door.
I'm gonna go to that door. I'm gonna knock on it and say, "Is everything all right?"
As you kind of knock on it, it's unlocked. It kind of half slides open, and you can see Tom the orc kind of stood hunched over Samuel Raclette's body on the floor.
Knew it. Told you.
And as he kind of turns round, you see him talking to the little halfling helper that was serving you food, and he kind of looks in your direction and he says, "Can I help?"
We are detectives. Can we be of any help to you?
And
There's been a spot of bother.
And he kind of stands up. He can't stand up to his full height. He has to kind of hunch over.
It wasn't poison, was it? Because we had the same food.
And he kind of shuffles back slightly, and he kind of gestures and goes, "Detectives, please come in."
Oh, I like that they fell for it. Okay, yes, absolutely. Come on.
No idea who you are.
No, that's fine, but he's just going to accept strangers and say, "Come on, that's fine."
He explains to you, one of the passengers reported to Roscoe, and he gestures towards the little halfling. There was a sound from the cabin, and then the halfling ran the message to me, and when I got here, this is how I found him. And he steps back.
May I examine the body?
And as you kind of step forward, as he steps out the way, he puts like a massive hand on your shoulder, and to kind of get your attention as you look at him, and he says, "Please, you need to find the culprit before we get to the station."
We've got. This is how you say apology. This is how you apologize for crying angel statue.
You've seen through my cunning plan.
I mean,
And that's why we'll leave it for this week.
And then I want to do minor illusion of a monocle and a I'll change my outfit to a deerstalker hat.
I want proper mid-journey stuff for all of these now. I want all of the little icons to change and everything. Oh dear. So there you go. I hope my apologies accepted, though.
I mean, we'll see how.
I know. We'll see how it plays out. That's what I'm just saying.
And that's not. I will be shit at it, and I won't know who did it, and they'll get away with it. But that's not on you.
That's why we have rolls.
That's
you
not
don't
on
have
you.
to, that's why we roll the dice.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to work things out.
No, that's not on you. But this, I'm very impressed.